guys, welcome to my channel. Go ahead and take a sip of your wine and let's get started. This is a graduation look. First, I'm starting off with my Mary Kay lip balm and mask. After using my Mary Kay lip mask and balm, I go in with my charcoal and rose towelettes to clean my face of any previous makeup. And I'm going in with my off-brand eczema pads. You don't have to buy the real ones unless you want to. And I'm cleansing my face. I use the Garnier facial mist to go ahead and hydrate my face, and the Buxom lip plumper. And then I go in with my under eye treatments to help with those bags, honey. And then we're going to get started on the brows. I take my NYX pencil in the color black to start outlining my eyebrows. What you guys don't know about people that do their makeup all the time, we skip steps sometimes when we're in a rush or we just get so used to doing makeup. I forgot to prime my eyelids and put my primer around my eyes and my glue to keep them in place. But my look still came out bomb as fuck, so it don't even matter. I'm going to clean up my eyebrows. I'm using the Juvia's Place in the color 15 to clean up my brows. And guys, if you miss a step, it's not the end of the world. You could have easily started over and primed said areas. I usually take the most time on my eyebrows, so I didn't want to start over. So I just, if you're a good makeup artist, you can just maneuver around the mistakes that you make. So I'm going in with my brush and just blending out that Juvia's Place 15. I'm going in with my Rimmel London Stay Matte, and it's my primer. This is my first time using it, so I think it was okay. It did do shine control, and it minimized my pores, and it felt hydrating. It was pretty good. I'm using my Gerald Cosmetics clean canvas in the color Fair. Oh my god, y'all, this is so worth the $20 that I spent. Like, it's really, really a good base. I really found this out from, I don't know her name, but I found her on Instagram, and she used this, and she do bomb looks, but shout out to her. I'm so sorry I don't know your name. So I am using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going in with that brownish orange color directly in the middle, and I'm going to pat/blend that into my lid. Once I blend that in, I go in with 2 more browns from that palette, and then I kind of realized that I wanted something a little darker for this look, so I will be using the BH Cosmetic palette as well, and I will get a darker shade out of that palette. And I'm taking another blending brush, and I'm getting the 2 other browns that I use from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm blending that out as well. And just keep in mind, I did switch brushes when I'm using different shades of brown as well. This is the BH Cosmetic palette that I will be using to get the browns. I did use that dark brown that was in that palette, and I did mix it. Y'all, have y'all noticed when y'all do y'all makeup, we make the most weirdest spaces? I don't know if it's just a security, we think we getting in that spot like we should, but I really make some weird faces. And cutting that crease, I'm going in a little above my natural crease for my eyes. I do have hooded eyes, and they crease really bad. But this Gerald Cosmetic, y'all, I'm gonna need for y'all to get up on it. Like, it's really good. I'm going in with that in the color Fair to cut this crease, okay? Very small cut crease. And I'm using a crayon case brush. I'm going in with the BH Cosmetic palette again, and I'm using the matte shimmer colors on the second row from the bottom to go over my lid. Going back in with that BH Cosmetic palette and using those dark browns to just bring the look together and just blend out the colors. I learned this from another YouTuber. I suck at remembering people's names, but I do go back in once I do my eyeshadow, and if they have a white in that eyeshadow palette, I put that on my brow bone. I'm going in with my LA Girl eyeliner, and I'm giving myself the wing. The wing tip for me is outline your bottom lash line first, and then you draw your wing line very thin, and then you connect the wing tail to your eyelid and fill in. This works for me. For everyone else, it may be different. I have semi-sturdy hands, so I kind of learned how to maneuver it a little bit, but we all mess up. I'm not perfect. Alright, and I take my lash curler and I just go in and curl my lashes, natural lashes, and then I apply my lashes. And after I apply my lashes, I go in with a flat brush and with my Juvia's Place in the color number 15 concealer, and I clean up my wing to just give it a sharper, more precise look. Then I'm going back in with that Rimmel London primer, the mattifying primer, and blending that out. And then you have your LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color orange to correct those dark spots, honey, because yeah, I have a couple dark spots. After I apply my LA Girl color corrector, I go in with a Dollar Tree eyeshadow brush, blend that out, because some reason whenever I use LA Girl color corrector, sometimes it has flakes in it, so I want to make sure none of those show. So I blend it out with the brush, then I go in with my sponge, and then I set it with my Juvia's Place setting powder and take a sip of wine. So I have oily skin, especially in the summertime. So I'm going in with my black opal and I'm blending that out in the color Truly Topaz. And I'm going to blend that out. I'm going in with my Juvia's Place concealer in the color 15, and I am going to put that under my eye, outside of my wing, in the middle of my forehead, lining my bridge bone of my nose, above my cupid's bow, and under my, well, on my chin. Then I'm going in with my Juvia's Place foundation stick in the shade Nambia. It's spelled Nambia. I'm using that as my contour. So after I placed my Juvia's Place 15, I let it sit and get tacky before I blend it out. I do highly recommend that, and a little goes a long way once you do that. And when blending out your concealer, be careful around your eye. You don't want to mess up your wing, so just be mindful of that. Also, just keep in mind towards the end of every makeup look I do, I go back in and touch up areas I feel that need that little retouch, especially my brows. I always go back and do those. And when blending out your contour, just go in a circular motion because you don't want it to be harsh. Don't go straight down. Just blend it out, whether it's a brush or a sponge, in a circular motion so it won't be harsh. I'm also blending out the Nambia on my nose. I'm going in with my Garnier facial mist, spraying my sponge, and I'm using my Juvia's Place setting powder. And I do like to wet my sponge prior to me dipping it into my setting powder. It just melts into my skin. Once I do that, I go in with my Fit Me press powder in the shade 330 over the Juvia's Place to just give me a more mattifying look and finish. Ugh, it's seamless. Try it. I'm taking my Gerald's Cosmetic setting spray, Slay. Oh my god, it smells so good. First time using it and it works amazingly. And then I'm going in to actually define my contour with the True Complexion contour palette, and I'm using both those dark browns to contour. And I'm also going in on my nose to actually define my contour on my nose as well, on top of the Nambia. And I'm going in with Juvia's Place blush in the shade Serafina. It's spelled Serafina. And I'm putting that over my cheeks. I also do a little bit on my nose. My second favorite part of makeup is highlighter. I'm using the BH Cosmetic Illuminating in Ireland palette, as you already know. And I'm using the first two on the first row. And I mix them. And I put my highlighter on my nose, the tip, a little on the bridge bone, my two eyebrow bones, my cupid's bow, my bottom lip, and on my chin. Those are the areas I highlight. And I'm going in to blend out my highlighter so it won't be so harsh with the large diffusing tapered brush. And I'm just blending that out accordingly. Notice that I have my hands at the end of the brush to blend out my highlighter. I just want it to mix in with the highlighter and the eyeshadow. It just snatch it even more, honey. And I did go back in after diffusing my highlighter. I went back in with my Gerald Cosmetics Slay All Day and the fragrance Mango and set it in. And I used my fan to let it dry. This is a bomb graduation slay. We slay this, honey. I did my lips off camera, and again, I touched up my makeup off camera. If you haven't already liked this video and subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for, but please leave a comment of videos that you would like to see. And I thank you guys so much for watching.